Hey, Mirafam, and welcome to the third episode of MiraStar Podcasts. And today I've got with me the most teletubbiest teletub in the world. How are you doing,
And
Mr. Tubby? And how does that feel to be on MiraStar Podcasts?
first of all, I'm fine, and in my say, how should I say this? For the time from the time I discovered YouTube, I would be like realizing I'd be say podcast or in a YouTube video.
Yeah. I'm happy you are here with me. So in this podcast today, we are going to be doing and exploring the bunch of different subjects ranging from music, football, history, and Minecraft. If I've not said that already, but again, yeah. So yeah, what's your favorite music genre?
Like it's EDM, but if some of you won't understand, it's electronic dance music. I think that's what it stands for.
Yeah, I think it stands for that. Yeah, I like electronic dance music. What do you like about it?
It's got like this beat to it, and if any of you watching who are like say 15, 16, you might remember like back in 2014, 2015, listening to like Avicii or
Yeah,
Martin Garrix.
I remember he had this one song that I forgot what it's called. I forgot the song name before he died. There was this song that everyone loved. It has I think about 1 billion views now on YouTube. And rest in peace to Avicii.
Wait, is it?
What you say?
Was the song called SOS or something like that?
No, I forgot what it was called. Let me just. I think. I'll check. Have you ever thought of making a song or an album?
Me. Yeah. Made a couple of songs on like GarageBand, but not like any proper music software.
Oh yeah. By the way, the Avicii song is actually called "The Nights," and it has 756 million views, and it was put out 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
It was on, so that's why it got really popular.
If you were to, if you made a song or an album, what genre would it be?
Obviously.
What would the album be called if you had an album?
Like something like Memories.
I've made, in the first quarantine, I was really, really bored. So, me being the most bored, clueless person I am, I made a song. And I made a bunch of songs. So I was like, yeah, this is an album. And since it was during the quarantine period, I decided to call it Distance. Not because of social distancing, but because, these are stuff you can listen to, everyone's spread apart. You can't really visit, this was when you couldn't really visit family members as much. You couldn't visit family, we're all distant, all apart. You can just listen to some MiraStar music.
Yeah, because I'm really tempted to make a album or something like that, but I don't have the software to make. I don't know what software to make it on.
Yeah, but this I think I've searched through the gallery of music making softwares, and I've never really found the right one, but I'll find the right one and I'll tell you. Because I think there is one called. Actually, no, that one doesn't really work as well. There's one on mobile, but it's called a BandLab. Would you rather rap or sing?
This is a difficult one because I'm not really good at singing, but in school we had raps as poetry, so
Yeah.
probably.
Which one?
What? I
Ew.
can't hear you.
Which one?
Wait,
No, which rappers thing?
which rappers I like?
Which one would you rather do?
Probably. Wait, I
Really
can't-
difficult one.
I don't know.
Because rappers like and sings like yeah, baby.
I like talking about. No.
I don't know. To be honest, like any. If you could make a song with one or two famous people, who would it be?
Like, right, it's famous people.
Yeah, if you could make a song with one or two famous musicians, who would it be?
Avicii's dead, so Martin Garrix and I'm thinking of two bands in my head: Imagine Dragons and Coldplay.
Nice choice.
Like,
What is your
probably
favorite song?
Forbidden Voices by Martin Garrix.
If you could only listen to one genre for the rest of your life, which?
That's obvious. EDM.
Boom, 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 boom. EDM had its peak. I'm actually sad because they don't really let out as much EDM songs as they used to. Like 2004, like 2009 to 2018 had the best, or yeah, around there had the best EDM songs that will go down in electronic dance music history. And history is very significant in today's podcast.
Like some of us might remember when we were younger on the radio, there would be like some Avicii from time to time, or David Guetta, and
there was this song called Starships in 2012, and it's like an EDM song, and it'd always be playing on the radio, and it's got like about 800, 700 million views now. It's by, let me check, Nicki Minaj. Yeah, that's an EDM song, surprisingly. I think it's an EDM song. If you could listen to one artist for the rest of your life, which artist would it be?
Oh, this is difficult.
I actually can't answer that question myself, to be honest. It's a very hard question.
Like, I've got 3 candidates, like Avicii and Martin Garrix. Probably Martin Garrix.
Okay, so Martin Garrix. We're gonna switch topics. We're gonna teleport through the different topics. And what is your favorite footballer?
It's a difficult.
Or
This is a difficult one. Yeah.
To be honest, I can't even answer that question either. There's loads of very talented football players.
Like, my position is defense, and it's probably Nemanja Vidic. Like, he used to play for United. You probably may not know him, but he is a really good defender.
Yeah. What is your favorite football team?
Manchester United.
If you could have any player transferred to United, which?
Ronaldo's already at United, so Messi.
Speaking of Messi, and speaking of Ronaldo being in United, Messi or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
Mbappe or Neymar?
Mbappe.
Lukaku or Kante?
Kante.
Grealish or Kane?
Kane.
United or City?
United.
And what team do you support?
Manchester United.
Would you pay £50? Yes, the big 50, $50, £50, 50 yen, 50 in all the currencies to meet your fate. Well, they do have different values, but you get the point. Yeah, point made. Would you pay 50 pounds to meet your favorite footballer?
Yeah.
What does it take to be a true historian?
Oh, so it's switching topics.
Yeah,
First
sure.
of all, you need, it might, I'm really good at history. Many people know a lot about World War II and just say they're smart. Well, I've got an answer. Not, you need to know for the decades decades and centuries that came before that.
Yeah.
You gotta know about Christopher Columbus, the Vikings, the Slavs, what else? Charlemagne's Frankish Empire.
You can even stretch out all the way to the Aztecs, the Romans, the Vikings, even the Stone Age. I mean,
Yeah.
Snow Age. Yeah, Stone Age, I think.
If it wasn't
Even
the
Ice Age.
Okay, if it wasn't for the Stone Age, we would. If it wasn't for the Romans and the Stone Age, the world wouldn't be like this. If we didn't have the Stone Age, we wouldn't have any brick.
They were brutal people, but left a comforting, in progress community. So yeah, if you learn a certain topic at school, a certain history topic, any topic, yeah, you could, be a little proud of yourself, but you can't really consider yourself a full historian. You have to have passion in history. You have to willingly know that, yeah, I really, really enjoy the subject. I want to share my knowledge with others. I want to enhance what I know. I want to go, have a bit of faith and be passionate about the history you do.
Yeah.
History or geography?
Oh, this is a difficult one. History and geography are related, and as a result, they're mixed into humanities.
Yeah.
I really like the economics part of.
To be honest, they're basically cousins.
They're basically conjoined twins, separate. Then basically they get an operation to be separated.
Yeah, from humanities to history and geography.
I think history edges it.
Yeah.
History is very fascinating about different civilizations.
What I like about individually history and geography is in history. When I'm doing history, I love learning about the different periods of time, the Aztecs or the Romans. I find that very fascinating. And in geography, I love countries, learning about different countries, their cultures, because when you're looking at a country too, and you see their flag, the flag isn't just a flag. The flag, the colors have different meanings, and represents different, And speaking of that, what is your favorite subject in between history and geography? So when you're doing those, what do you love learning about in history, and what do you love learning about in geography?
In history, I like learning about people groups, people groups. What else? Like civilizations, periods. Like if you're very passionate about history and you make it fun for the people, it's really like it's really interesting, really fun, and as a result you enjoy it. Like that's why I got into history in the first place. And in geography I like economics and like physics, like physical like barriers, if like physical barriers, like mountains, rivers, and as a result of that the breed called the Teletubbie came along. I'm actually joking with that.
The Teletubbies invented geography and history. It invented it with his hands. It's not man-made, it's not woman-made, it's Teletubby-made.
Imagine it didn't exist and instead it became the Teletubbie Empire.
The Teletubby cult. The Teletubby tribe. Now, fun fact, when you are doing geography, there is geography, there's loads of splits in humanities. So it's humanities, then it's history and geography. And in geography, it's split again by physical geography and human geography. Human geography, I think that is...
I can tell you, it's about like buildings, like the Statue of Liberty, or and also fun facts about the Statue of Liberty, that by the French as a result of the Americans help the British out of the 13 colonies, or as we all know it, the United States.
Wow, that's an impressive fact. But my question is, how did they get that all the way to New York? Like through plane or?
It was by boat, because the American Revolutionary Wars were like in the 1700s, so it was probably by boat.
But when the Statue of Liberty looks very heavy, it's very big. Would it like squash the boat or make it harder to drive?
They dismantled it, I think, and then they built.
Oh, okay. So, in history, in geography, physical geography. That's like, I think, mountains, and all the stuff like that. Okay, this next question for you, the Teletubby over here. If you could live in any time period, which?
Probably now.
Same.
Actually, not really now. But if I was born in like 2003, I would have been able to witness, the peak of EDM and like history, like the economies and everything was booming. If you know what that means, and I'd have been able to witness the phenomenon of Minecraft.
I would probably say now, because we're all getting older, and in the and when I say older period, I don't mean the 1800s or like the early 1900s. I mean like the 1980s, the 1980s or the 1990s, or even the 1970s. Kids are now growing up with mobile phones. They're growing up with technology they didn't have access to a few years ago. They're growing up with a new environment and basically a cultural reset in the world. Like, it's literally changing every second. And no, I don't mean there's a new block getting placed every second, like there's some invisible Bill Gates placing new stuff around. No. But like every second is working up to that minute where there's gonna be a big new thing in the world that it's gonna be the new thing. Like even like new trends, like the puppets, the fidget kids, like the anything. Is every second they're working up to a big thing. Like phones. People didn't really have phones. And communication was way different back then. You would send a letter, and it's just very old themed, old. I forgot. I don't know how to describe it. Old, just old.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your favorite historian, if you have one?
There weren't any, in my opinion, there weren't any like significant historians.
Yeah, they did reveal they did let out big big information, and like not detectives but discoveries. Yeah, I don't know if Charles Darwin would count as a historian.
No, he was like he was like a geologist or something.
Yeah, he does more geography, like more like stuff to do with like human and like animals.
Mm-hmm.
What does a historian must have to stand out and proudly say, "I'm a historian"?
Like what power it has.
Yeah, what personality or what attitude must a historian have to stand out?
He has to be funny, because some historians, like most historians, are very serious. It's obviously they have to know a lot, basically make it easier for people to learn.
Yeah, because how are you gonna be a historian? Because some people, very young people, they might think, "Ugh, history's boring. I don't care about what happened in 1700. That has nothing to do with me now. I'm Timothy. Yeah, Timothy. I don't care." So you need to let out an attitude that would attract kids. Because all the kids don't really care about history, so you need to make it entertaining for them to understand the history. Historian tips for those who want to be historians.
Just basically show humor in your history, and you gotta teach a lot of young people and maybe some older people about a lot about history.
Agreed, 100%. Give us a little history fun fact for those who just want to hear some nice fun facts about history.
Like I don't know which one.
Just any that comes to mind, to be honest. Like, maybe about the Romans or the Aztec, or about the Stone Age, the Ice Age, cavemen.
Okay. Here's a fact. One of the Roman emperors, I think it was Caligula, declared war on the sea.
The sea? Like the ocean?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he was on and he ordered his men to stamp on it, to stamp on the water.
Have you got another fact? So, what is your? I'm gonna switch topics to Minecraft. Yes, the game Minecraft. What is your favorite Minecraft server?
Hypixel.
What is your favorite Minecraft minigame?
Build battle.
What do you love about Build Battle?
Like it combines creativity and effort to create a really good and attractive build.
Such a strong message. My top 3 is they're like Bed Wars. I used to play a lot of Build Battle on the Hive, so probably like Build Battle 2. And I forgot what it's called. Split. It's like Split or something, like Splat. Like you would send the bow. Or Spleef, yeah, Spleef. Or Hot Potato. Yeah, they're all nice. Spleef is the one where you would get the bow and arrow and then, you know. Who's your, you know, in Minecraft, there's Steve and Alex. Alex being the girl and Steve being the boy. Who's your favorite?
Steve.
What's your favorite biome?
Biome.
Yes.
Probably the like probably the plains. And I'm big into building in Minecraft.
If you were like, what's your favorite build you've ever done in Minecraft?
My favorite build. I once made a bank.
Nice. I once made like Subway in KFC.
It looked really good. It's just that there's one problem with it. The thing is, I suck at redstone, and I wasn't able to make a pistol to hide like all the diamonds, emeralds, and netherite.
I had to use YouTube. Like it was like a few years ago. I was making this, and the thing that happened at the end was really annoying. So I was making this Minecraft town with, I forgot who it was with. It was like, well, someone you know for sure, but I forgot who it was with. And I think it was Taylor. Yeah, Taylor and Ovi. And I was making, they were offline. I'd always tell them, no, I'm not going to go into creative and cheat. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that when they leave. But I'd go on creative and start adding a bunch of stuff and say, yeah, I got it on survival, you know. And then I went on YouTube. I was on creative when they left. I was going to make a Subway, KFC, and a McDonald's. And then I made it and all. It took really long. Like it took a few hours. Even though I went on YouTube, it was really long and hard to make. And then sometimes this happened before too. I logged on Minecraft and the world wasn't there. It wasn't there anymore. Like just like I think it crashed. I think the world probably crashed. No, I didn't delete. No, I made the map, so I don't think Ovi deleted it. So I think sometimes Minecraft worlds can crash. So it might have crashed or corrupted. Corrupted. It might have corrupted in the system. Who's your favorite Minecraft YouTuber?
Like in my opinion, the new generation of Minecraft YouTubers, let me say, is good. That's the old generation. Like Teletubbie, Skydust Minecraft.
Yeah, and I remember Speedy, something Cat, Sam Cat. I remember Pat and Jen, but they actually broke up. I remember I used to love that TDM and his pug. Like, who's your current favorite?
Like, You probably haven't heard of him. None of you watching probably haven't heard of him. His name's SB737. He's a really good YouTuber. He taught me a lot about building techniques and redstone. Even though he's not as good.
Whose building's better, yours or his?
Probably mine.
What's your thoughts and opinions on Dream SMP?
The Dream SMP, in my opinion, is a really good. A lot of very popular YouTubers are on it, say Sapnap, Fundy, Dream, Techno.
But a lot of people actually dislike Dream. I actually don't know why, to be honest. I think they hate him because of his fans. I've never watched Dream, but loads of people I think hate them, on popular social media apps like Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, because of his fans. The Dream stands. So loads of people actually dislike Dream, and Dream is not posted in 2 months. Maybe because of the hate. So I'm not sure though. Actually, he has posted, but just on a different account. Yeah, he posted.
It's because of his speed runs. Many people think he fakes them.
Oh, what do you mean by fake? What does he do to fake them?
For example, there was a scene once where Sapnap knocked off of a tower of blocks. There was a a crafting table in mid-air. He really quickly crafted a bolt and many people thought he installed a mod where the game speed is slowed down by 0.5 seconds. People are shocked that he managed to craft it in such a quick time. So they tried it and didn't work, and they think it's fake.
Sus. What is your opinion on Dream's music?
I like the music overall, but the animation on Mask. It looked worse than Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I got suggested to watch the animated version because I've never heard the song. Actually, I have heard the song. The point of I heard the point. That's the point of the mask is. I've heard that on TikTok, but I never knew it was actually a song by Dream. I literally never knew. So then until I heard the song, I was like, oh, I've heard this part before. And I was looking at the animation, I was like, excuse me, what? I'm so disappointed in all types of disappointment. DISSAPOINT. E-day. Stay in school, kids. Anyways. What do you love about Minecraft?
In Minecraft, you can do whatever you want. It's an infinite world, infinite map, and you can go anywhere. Unlike games say some Roblox games and Fortnite as well.
Okay. Now, this part wasn't meant to be here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Do you play Roblox?
Sometimes.
What's your favorite Roblox game?
Probably it's a war game called I think it's called Waterloo, and it's made by Emperor Francais. or Emperor French, and there's like three battles.
What game on Roblox have you made the most memories in?
Probably Roblox High School when that was popular.
Yeah, same. I used to love that game. What's your favorite tycoon?
Tycoon.
Yes.
Probably again, this also brings back memories. Pizza Tycoon.
What game on Roblox do you hate the most?
Adopt Me. I don't like it.
I'm not really a Adopt Me fan either. I've only played it like a few times and I just don't like it. It's too overrated in my opinion. What year did you start Roblox?
What year?
Yeah.
Like I was first introduced to it in 2017, and I watched a lot of videos about it. But I started playing in like 2020 because my cousin played it, and popular, and in Poland different games are popular. Like everything's back in time by like 3 years.
That's nice. So if a game that you really enjoyed like dried out, that a lot of people don't play anymore, you head to Poland and everyone's playing it, so you can have more people to play with. That's nice. Who's your favorite Roblox YouTuber if you have one?
My favorite Roblox YouTuber. Like if you count this, because they did upload Roblox than TDM.
Yeah, definitely.
Some people may laugh at me because I still watch him, but I don't care.
My favorite, he doesn't really post Roblox videos anymore. He's moved on. The guy who loves cats, his name is Dennis Daly. I loved Dennis. I'd always come back, always watching Dennis, but he, as of this year, he retired from Roblox videos. I think he probably still plays Roblox. He just retires from Roblox videos. What's your favorite thing about Minecraft? I mean, Roblox.
Like, there's so many different games to play from like different genres. Some of them may be stupid, like for example, Fart Simulator.
Farts, nice. Roblox to me, you can make your own games. It has like a very wide community. There's, of course, you can make friends, but when you're making friends, make sure it's not amazing having online friends, especially if you've seen their face, then that's fine. If you've seen their face before, then that's fine. But you never know, it could be an old man or an old woman, so let's not. What's your least favorite thing about Roblox?
It's got to do with probably more Adopt Me. No offense to Adopt Me fans, but it's when the first time when I went on it, everyone was like, wanna make a vid, and the innocent 9-year-old personality, the innocent 9-year-old me was like, oh, I was probably like, if my parents know about this, I'm gonna be dead. So, obviously I said no, and also it's not and the game's not really my type.
The game has, I started in 2016. I made my first ever account in 2016, and I still have the account. I still have it on my phone, but I only play it not a lot. I don't really play it. I maybe play it maybe once every 2 months because someone told me to or something. Not because I want to, because someone told me to. But usually, like, I really loved the game from 2016 to about maybe 2019. But ever since, the game's kind of just all the way down. The community, slowly becomes more toxic. It's just that's a good Roblox. It's not the Roblox it used to be in. We all know love. So sad. But what are your opinions on Murder Mystery 2?
Murder Mystery 2. Like the first time I played Murder Mystery, I'm like, how do you play this game? I was like,
same.
How do you play this?
Yeah, like when I was playing on Roblox, I was like, how did I die? Oh my, what? This makes no sense. I think it was like, wait. It was so confusing to me.
Now I like it, because I know how to play it, but then I was like, oh.
It's definitely one of my top 5 Roblox games now, definitely. What are your opinions on a Fortnite and Roblox collab?
I've stopped playing Fortnite for around like 7 months because season 5, during the end of season 6 got really boring and
Season 6 is definitely not one of my favorite seasons. Definitely not. It got really boring, to be honest. And I re-arrived in season 7 to see what it was. Now seeing there's aliens in the UFO, I'm like, what? Seeing there's alien weapons, UFO, and as the time of recording this, it is actually the last day of season 7. It's the 12th of September, as of recording, and yeah, that's nice. Do you think Roblox has copied any other games, like in terms of like adding a new thing? Like, do you think Roblox has copied any games for an idea?
No. Like everyone gets to create whatever they want on Roblox.
Yeah.
So it's not really them copying. It's the creator.
Yeah. And when I think this year or late 2020, I think it was late 2020, Fortnite added emotes. Well, not emotes. Like, I think more dances, and like the fact that you could like nod, like not through other games, like actually buy Robux and you can purchase them with the Robux. So I think everyone was comparing them to a bunch of different games, saying they copied and all that. Same with Fortnite and PUBG when Fortnite came out. And fun fact, in Season 8 in Fortnite?
Yeah.
Fortnite made the Season 8 Battle Pass free. Like, they said you could do challenges to get it for free. Do you know the reason why they made it, like, free through challenges?
Because then a lot of people would know about it and they'll play.
Yeah, it was because of, at that time, Apex Legends was coming out. Since Apex was coming out, they wanted to attract more people to the game. They basically already started to compete against Apex. So it's like, no! More people will be my game! My lane, my game. I get the fame. Yeah.
And also in season 8, I think they added reboot vans.
Yeah. Or actually, I think that was season. Actually, no. Was it season 5? I think it might have been. It was either season 5, 6, 7, or 8. I don't remember which one. Yeah, I think it might have been. What is your opinion on Meat City if you've ever played it?
I did play it. Not that good.
What is your opinions on Roblox simulators?
Like, some of them are good. Like, as like for example, airplane simulator. Like some of them are good, but like some of them are like really cringe.
Like, I remember weightlifting simulator. Everybody would be loving that game. Or Legends of Speed. I grinded that so much.
Or London.
Yeah. Like, what do you think of obbies?
Obbies?
Yeah.
Like the toy?
No, obbies. Like the Roblox. They're basically like Roblox obstacle courses games, like parkour.
Oh,
like escape the something or something like that.
Like one of my friends plays Tower of Hell. And
yeah, look, we're obsessed with the game.
And like some I like she
Personally,
really
I'm not a fan.
She really likes it because of parkour as well. But like at parkour, I'm terrible. So I won't really.
I remember during a certain period, like a certain time in Roblox, everybody would go through this phase of these games: Clone Tycoon, Meep City, Tower of Hell. It's just the most weirdest games. They would just be out there and playing it. Have you ever played Clone Tycoon?
No.
Have you ever played Superhero Tycoon?
Like, I don't play a lot of tycoons. I'm more about like war games, like Arsenal.
Well, what are your opinions on Arsenal? Speaking of Arsenal,
I played it a lot. It's a really good game.
what about Capture the Flag?
Like I don't play I don't play Roblox as much, so I play it mostly on Hypixel. But it's a good game.
This is a random question, but who's your favorite superhero?
Spider-Man.
Who's your favorite supervillain?
Joker.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Your favorite Marvel movie?
Age of Ultron.
Favorite DC movie?
I haven't watched. Probably it's one of the Batman movies.
Favorite Age of Ultron characters?
One of my favorite. Probably Ultron.
Favorite Spider-Man movie?
Homecoming.
I don't know if you know all of the different Spider-Man actors, but who's your favorite Spider-Man actor?
Like, I know a couple.
I know Tom Holland's definitely one. I forgot the other ones.
Like,
Yeah, I'll just say Tom Holland.
Yeah, Tom. Like many Spider-Man actors. I like Tom Holland, but in my opinion, the old, like what I like to call the OG actors.
Fun fact: when Tom Holland was younger, he said in an interview, like when he was like about maybe our age but a bit older, he said when he was older he wanted to be Spider-Man, or he wanted to become the next Spider-Man. And look at him now. Spider-Man. And I think he also said something about Zendaya. He wanted to be in a movie with Zendaya, I think it was. And look at him now. He's with Zendaya. He's Spider-Man and he's with Zendaya. Dream continued for Tommy Tom. So, we're heading to the end of the podcast. So, at the end of each podcast, or at the middle, there is a quote. And usually I say the quotes. These are quotes I make by myself, just randomly. And it just reflects on your day. And, I like to go into detail about the quotes, depict the quotes, and, get a strong meaning of the quotes. So, episode 3's quote is, my favorite thing to build on is myself. And that means, like, individually, like, Mr. Teletubby guy, you would love to build on yourself. Or anyone, they like to build on themselves. And that's because, and by building on yourself, I mean developing your character, becoming a better person to do better things, upgrading. And no, I do not mean weapon upgrading. Like, just upgrade on yourself, become the best you can be, become successful. And if you just really have the thoughts to, like, I don't like success. Success is boring and it's hard. I do not like it. Or if you're like, I don't like doing this because it's sad and hard and yeah. But that's you. That's you being you. If that's the best, if you think that's the best you can be, then sure, go ahead. But upgrading on yourself is really important in life. So stay safe, because of coronavirus and all, and just make sure you're aware of your surroundings. Make sure you know the people you surround yourself with, and make sure you know the people you look up to. Because lots of people do get influenced nowadays.
Yeah, you should really be questioning your friends to see if they're actually real or you're going under the bad influence. I was like that last year. I was being put under bad influence, and I said I don't want to be controlled by some stupid kids who think they can brainwash everyone.
Yeah, because really think.
And also have the IQ of a German.
Personally, that was a violation. So yeah, really just question your friends. Like, your friends, there's loads of loyalty tests. You can always, because a lot of friends wouldn't be there when you need them there the most. Loads of friends will be there out clubbing and partying when you need them the most. They'll be in the shadows and they'll literally leave you under the bus, or they'll leave you hanging there. And this sounds pretty random, but never ever never be in a friendship of 3. Well, not to the boys. This usually happens for girls. Well, from what I've heard, never be in a friendship of 3 girls. I don't mean brothers and sisters in between, like 3 girls, because usually what ends up happening is in the 3 friendship, there's the 2 main best friends and that one girl who just left there. Like, yeah, they're friends-ish, but she's more left out. So, like, just to save the pain, I don't say leave your friends. Don't do that. Unless you really need to, and it's better for you, and it's better for your family, and it's better for your health, and your environment you live in. Then, of course, leave them, drop them, walk away, run away, skip away, crawl away, teleport away, anything to get away at this point. Like, make sure you're safe. Like, anything you do. Yeah. Just look for an extra friend. They're like, hey, come over here, Felicia. Or, Daniel, come, bro. Like, where you staying, bro? Like, head on over here. So, yeah.
Like, with the boys, it's just... We basically treat each other as family.
Yeah. Like...
And we wouldn't mind if I don't know, we wore anything the same, because
Yeah. And usually with boys, they all play like the same games, like they're all playing football, and the only reasons boys can ever have beef or an argument is either over football or like any sport or a girl. Those are literally the only things I can think of that, well, currently, that boys can actually argue about. Like, or maybe even a game.
Like in America, there's like less beef. I'd say that.
Yeah, because over here they're crazy.
like I heard, one of my mates from another high school, like near the current high school I go to. Apparently, some kids from my school and some kids from his school had a scrap, a fight.
Oh.
And at the local park.
Wow.
So for pretty much no reason, and also when those two schools play against each other, it gets really tense.
Well, I'll be finding about, I'll be diving into what happened after. That was interesting.
It will the team that my first match will be against that high school. It wouldn't help if my first football game would be against that.
I think I know which school it is. I think. So yeah. Leading back to the quote, we've got like a few minutes left of like 2 minutes left. Yeah. Remember, make sure you know who your friends are. And if you ever feel in an environment that you're not safe in, if you don't feel protected, if you don't feel well kept in where you are, just like speak to someone who you trust, because lots of people keep things in nowadays, and not gonna lie, you can try do some things by yourselves, but sometimes you just won't get anywhere. So speak to people, because the people that you least expect, surprisingly, always have the best advice. Because it's not that they've been through it all, but they've seen a lot of it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. If you did, then thanks. And before we end, Teletubby guy, what have you got to add? You want to say anything?
Well, if you enjoyed the video, dismantle the like button.
Dismantle the like button. Yes, break your screen, kids. # don't break it, but at least show the love. Show the appreciation.
And
you want to say anything else before we leave?
Also, subscribe to MiraStar YT
on YouTube.
Yeah. And that's what I've got to say. That's pretty much it.
So yes, thank you guys for enjoying this podcast. And yeah, that's it for now. Peace, guys.